it's Adam here, Fighting Yogi. Haven't made any videos lately, mainly because I've just been so busy writing up a massive school curriculum for my new yoga teacher training coming up actually online next week, which is super exciting. We're going to be running it with my gorgeous partner and can't wait for it to start. But I managed to fit in a few moments here to make this video in relation to back pain because I had a few clients, new clients in particular, that were asking about, telling me that they were getting back pain, or that they had back pain, and that they get it when they're doing core work. So today I'm making this video about 2 common reasons for back pain. Now this might not be your reason, there's many reasons for this issue, but this is 2 very common issues I have found in my experience, okay? Now, let's talk about core work first initially. Now, when you're doing abs, let's say you're working the rectus abdominis and your transverse abdominis, which is your deep core muscles, the rectus abdominis being your six-pack muscles. Now, the job of the rectus abdominis is to flex the spine. Do this movement here. Now, if your rectus abdominis is not strong enough to flex your spine for a particular movement, it's going to end up having an excessive curve instead when it's going through that movement. So let's say if you're doing an exercise like a crunch, right? A crunch, which is a pretty easy exercise. Let's just say let's put a numerical figure on it. Like let's say it's 20 kilos of pressure on your rectus abdominis, and your rectus abdominis can handle 30 kilos of pressure, right? So because it can handle 30 kilos, that 20 kilos is no problem. But then you do something harder, like jackknives, which is this movement here, which is more like, let's just say, a 50 kilo movement. Because you can only do a 30 kilo maximum movement with your rectus abdominis, it's only strong enough to handle 30 kilos of pressure, then that 50 kilos of force, you're going to be, your muscles aren't going to be able to be strong enough to hold your vertebrae or bring it into that flex position during that movement. Therefore, you're going to have that hyperextended lower back, and then you're going to end up impinging that spot. Okay, that's why you're going to be feeling that pain in that lower back. Okay, and now off to the next issue is your psoas. Okay, so your psoas. The job of your psoas, which is your hip flexors, that's the scientific name for your hip flexors. Now people think it's just a small muscle here, but it's not. It's not that. It's much bigger than that. It goes into your pelvis and it actually connects into your vertebrae from inside through your stomach and comes into your vertebrae and attaches to a few of them in your lumbar spine, your lower back here. Now, that psoas' job is to actually pull on that vertebrae to make that natural curve in your spine. Now that curve is fine, but the problem is that everyone in our day and age, because we're sitting down all the time, we're constantly sitting when we're driving, when we're eating, talking to friends, watching TV, those hip flexors are becoming excessively tight nowadays. And because of that, because it's excessively tight, we're having it's pulling, and it's attached to our vertebrae, it's pulling on our vertebrae and is creating that excessive curve there. Okay, now we talked about that excessive curve being caused in your abdominal exercises when you're doing different too hard exercises that are too hard. Well, if you've already have a tight hip flexors, then you're going to be already in this position here. So what you need to do is the night before, not before stretching. As we know, when you stretch before exercise is not good. It actually weakens the muscles, not makes it stronger, it makes it weaker. So you need to stretch the day before. Stretch the day before so it gives it a bit of time to recover. Stretch the night before you do core exercises so you can prepare your body for the workout. Okay. The other thing is you should be doing stretching out the psoas. You should be doing psoas stretches every single day, okay, because we're sitting down so much. I make sure I do psoas stretches religiously, because otherwise back pain is inevitable, and you just see it so often in this day and age. So if you're someone who is feeling back pain, you sit down a lot, you work in an office chair, then make sure, even if you have a standing desk, I bet you when you're driving to work and you're eating dinner, you're probably sitting down. So you're going to need to stretch out that size, okay? So I hope you found today's information handy. And if you liked it, give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Lots of love. Peace out.